Hey, good morning, everyone. Michael Fanning. This is warm up 470. And just the other day, I was listening to a talk by a gentleman named Tom Morris. He was the professor of philosophy at Notre Dame, and it's a really great talk. You should listen to it. It is a little bit long, but it's worth it. But in there, he was talking about the 7 universal conditions of success, and there's one in particular that I want to talk about. And he was just talking about having a clear target, having a clear vision. But one of the challenges of this, and he talks about this, is sometimes we allow good to keep us from our best or from great, right? So we settle for good instead of charging forward and go for great. And he kind of gives a story in there. Say you're on a hike and you're hiking with some friends. You want to take them to this really great place that's got an amazing lookout. And so it's kind of a foggy day, and you see this big, lookout up ahead of you. And you get to the lookout, and you finally get up there. And it took a while to get there. It was kind of difficult to get there, but you made it. And once you get there, the fog clears. You go, oh my gosh, wait a second. This is only the first lookout. There's another one. It's up higher. This isn't the best lookout. This is a good lookout, but it's not the best lookout. And your friends say, well, gosh, it took us a while to get here. And, this is great. We can still see everything from here. Why would we want to go up there? Besides, we have to go down first in order to get up to that next one, right? And we've already come this far. How many of you have a life, a metaphor for life that is that way, right? Well, I've done this stuff so well. I've gotten to this point, right? I've gotten here. Why should I go any further? I can use different scenarios that relate to this. So, for example, in our coaching, we have people that they have good business. They have good business, but we know that if they hired an assistant, or they had somebody else that they would bring to their team that would do some of the more of the everything type of activities for them, that they would go from good to great. But a lot of times they'll say, I know I should do it, but right? And the but, or that question in their mind, what you're hearing is the fear of change. Right? That's what it is. It's the fear of change. And in order to go from good to great, it requires change. It requires getting more uncomfortable. It requires pushing yourself out of that situation that you call normalcy and getting there. But what I will tell you is the small percentage of people that are willing to go from good to great, it's amazing where they end up and what they can accomplish if they're just willing to push themselves, if they're willing to go down that hill to get to the next high peak. So my question to all of you is, how many of you today have something in your life right now that you should do that's going to move you from good to great, but you're pumping the brakes on it and you're not doing it? And you know that if you just did it, it would change, but you're holding off, right? I want you to think about it. And then what are the steps, or what are the things you need to do to make that thing happen so that you can make that leap and go to the next, and get from the good lookout to the best lookout? Think about it. What is it? And also listen to his talk, because that's just 6 of the 7 essential conditions for success. That's just one of them. There's 6 more, but listen to his talk. I'll put a link into it. All right, everybody. Hey, if you guys can help somebody, make it a great day. Talk to you later.